And we're back here in Austin, Texas. Curse Orange taking care of business here as FaZe Red have not been able to find any solution to stop this team here. Attach and Miyagi having a wonderful S&D game in game number 2. I think Attach still hasn't even let that one sink in. FaZe Red, they all look very sad right now.
They do.
They look very sad. Actually, that shot right there made me get a little sad looking at them. So we're going to jump into the game here. Blitz Freight. And basically, we're going to find out if Curse Orange is just going to keep pedal to the metal or if FaZe Red is going to be able to slow them down.
See, this is the big thing. Now that Curse Orange are up 2-0, Attach and Miyagi are two relatively inexperienced players. They're not used to this kind of pressure. So it's going to work one of two ways. Either that inexperience is going to act as a somewhat innocence kind of thing, so they're not going to be thinking about it and they're just going to play their natural game. Or they're going to start thinking, hey, we're one map away from advancing into a potential medal scenario. And that could act negatively upon them, if that makes sense.
Kind of does.
I'm just thinking, it's been something that, a lot of people have said, these two young guns could potentially, start to panic, and that's when they need the likes of Mud Dog on this team to really come through and coach like he did in that domination game and keep him composed.
Having an older guy that is a little more composed that can kind of to give you what you need as far as the communications can go a long way. Our game number 3 is going to be Blitz Freight. What do you think the outcome? I wouldn't even ask, how do you think this one's going to go down here? Because the slaying was really close in game 1.
It was. Now, for me, JCap on this map is phenomenal. I remember looking back to US Regionals, JCap and Proofy together looked just so dominant on this. Obviously, Proofy no longer playing with JCap, but still, JCap very talented on this map as well, Theory. But something just isn't clicking with them, with FaZe right now. We saw 1 and 6s in S&D as well. Classic not really performing well in domination. We're used to seeing Classic being just a very dominant Slayer, and it's just not there right now. And to be honest, this is the X Games quiz. You need to turn up right now.
Yeah, we've been saying it, since the start of the broadcast on Friday. There is absolutely no room for error here this weekend. It is an 8-team invitational group play in a single elimination bracket. You lose 2 and you go home. Both these teams have already lost 1 match previous to this situation, so they know that their backs are up against the wall. They will go home if they lose this. And now we're going to kick it off here on Blitz Freight. Game number 1, the slaying category, it was actually close, all things considered. I mean, Curse Orange did run away with it towards the end of that match, but both teams did really well. I believe Saint struggled for the Curse Orange squad on the first game, and JCap underperformed as well for FaZe Red. So we'll have to see how the slaying situation goes this time around on the Blitz map, making sure everybody loads in for the Curse Orange squad, and they do indeed. So who do you want to... I think we got to give it to Attach here first, even though, it was an objective-based game that he did well on, but I like to see how he's going to kick things off here in the slaying category.
All right, well, we'll stay on board with Attach, who had a absolutely phenomenal search and destroy. Him and Miyagi, the duo, went combined 20 and 1 in 6 rounds of search and destroy. That's when you know you really are a duo. All those wager matches they have been doing clearly paying off for them. As Attach and Miyagi both stop by getting a couple of kills. Miyagi already on 2, and that's going to open up the map as Attach gets another kill. Nearly finds more down the middle lane, but no one home. Can Mud Dog try and slide in the first cap of the game? He's going to get shot from the right-hand side if he isn't careful. No! Theory managed to put a huge defensive stop.
And on board with Miyagi here, as nobody's able to get a point on the board in the first 40-plus seconds. Curse Orange trying to make something happen here. Miyagi picks up 1 kill. Mud Dog able to string 1 out, taking out JCap. Shots being fired there. Miyagi picking up the kill on replays. And now they're trying to knock these kills down. Miyagi's going to open up this door. No, decides not to open the door on the front door here, but will get behind enemy lines here to try to cause some confusion. They're going to miss 2 players. They're going to miss each other. Miyagi's going to come around, and it looks like he'll get this cap. He does. Curse Orange is on the board, 1-0.
But they need to be careful, though, because JCap is going to be trying to be a bit of a nuisance here. He has Curse Orange players all around him. He should be able to get through. No! Doesn't do so. Saint managing to just get a huge defensive stop. But again, more FaZe players there. Theory, last man up. He's towards that fireside. Puts a couple of shots down. Nobody home, though. Meanwhile, Curse Orange have Saint far pushed up this map. He's in that white building, just waiting to see if he can try and make something happen. Theory still there. Missing a lot of shots. And that's just unlike Theory. And 4 FaZe players go down. And Curse are going to say thank you very much, and Attach, he's getting ready to kill things off spawn.
And jumping on board with Attach here. You got to get all kind of caster positions up here, man. It's 100 degrees in the caster's booth. We've got all kind of elements and conditions that we're dealing with this caster. I feel like I'm starting to get delirious up here because of the heat. I'm not kidding. It's a real thing. Curse Orange FaZe Red just seems like they really do not have any sort of solution for Curse Orange. I mean, the S&D game was flat out embarrassing. What FaZe Red getting 6-0 at this level of competition is not something you ever want to let happen. And now Curse Orange already up 4-0 as we jump on board Miyagi. They're playing a little conservative to let their teammates spawn back up here. Shots being fired. Miyagi trying to connect there and not able to do so, but the door is shut as he's going to recover. Looking around, trying to find that player. That's going to be 2 down for FaZe Red.
However, that one player from FaZe was Classic. He was trying to cause a bit of a ruckus. There's still FaZe players there pushing that outside, but every time they push up, they're just getting slayed down. I mean, you look at that Curse Orange team, everyone on the team has a cap at this point. So everyone is doing their objective-based weight. And no one from FaZe is really able to start stringing anything together. Replays 4 and 6. I mean, he was the best FaZe player in the
I think he's just frustrated at this point. You know,
I agree.
Replays has been the one that's been trying to hold his team together. He's played great both game 1 and number 2. And there's no doubt there's a level of frustration sitting in for this team. JCap starting to step it up a little bit for his team. As we stick on board with Theory here, he's going to pick up a nice kill, takes out Attach, make it a 2-piece as he takes out Mud Dog, but finally drops. However, that's 4 Curse Orange players down. However, 2 FaZe Red players down. They should be able to capitalize off this, but Replays has got to hurry. And he sees 1 player, shots being fired there. The spawn's going to come in now, so FaZe Red's going to have to knock a couple players down. Replay's going to try to jump in this way, meet each other. Stab, Replays does get it in, so FaZe Red on the board here. 4-1 still, though, in favor of Curse Orange with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the half.
Theory is also there to try and get the relay. He's going to jump down, and that's 4-2. Fantastic plays coming up from FaZe. That's exactly what they needed. However, Saint, once again, being a nuisance. He's going to wait for all of FaZe to push out, think they have control of the map, and he is going to slide one home. Is he? Yes, Call of Duty timing
right
for the win.
In front of him.
Wow, 5-2. And as well as that, there's someone else. That's actually going to be Miyagi, who's gone all the way behind. And just like that, FaZe get a couple of caps, and Curse Orange reply in tune. They have a few as well. But the big thing to note here is Curse Orange have complete control of the FaZe base. And it's down to Saint and Attach getting those kills off spawn. And Saint should be able to run this one home. There's another one.
Nice pickup. As now it is 7-2 with 27 seconds left in favor of Curse Orange. They're trying to add one more on here as Attach is back here. He can definitely go make a score here. And he's not going to shoot anybody. He's going to meet somebody right in front of him. He comes in and scores again. Attach putting another one on the board. 8-2 in favor of Curse Orange. Saint back here actually might be able to snake one in here. You've got to watch. Shots Replay's not going to allow that to happen. So the second half will be 8-2 in favor of Curse Orange. Curse Orange 5 minutes away from putting FaZe Red out of this tournament.
And advancing through to tomorrow's games as well, where they could be
that much closer to the medal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have to go full tempo every single game. Yesterday, they had some very close games against Team Envious, but they weren't playing at full tempo. Now, you just had to look at them in the booth and the way that they were sort of getting themselves animated. Much better to see. And
Theory's getting pumped up right there.
He is, and this is comebackable. It's not easy, but it's not the most ridiculous thing.
6 points is definitely not a lead that you'd feel too comfortable with. It certainly is nice to have. What concerns me more from FaZe Red is the slaying category with how negative Theory, Replays, and Classic are right now. In contrast to that Curse Orange team, JCap just did the dirty on Mud Dog, and now he's back there trying to score. FaZe Red 8-3, looking close to put one on the board. JCap trying to knock down a spawn trap here. And see if he can get some kills. His team is actually going to score from doing so. So FaZe Red able to put one on the board, 8-4. And that 6-point lead was down to 4, but Curse Orange scores as I say it. And now it's a 5-point lead for Curse Orange.
But Theory is close. He should be able to slide this one home. And FaZe looking great in this second side. Much better than what we saw in that first side. They also have player highlighted on your minimap Replays now. Is he going to let this player go? Well, he's going to have to go for the kill now. Gets the knife. However, Curse Orange also get a cap. So game back down to a 5-point. Make that 4-point as FaZe are in full cylinders right now. This is great to see from them. They've come to life. You said Theory looked animated in the booth. He's playing a lot better now, as is the rest of the team. Replays at the back looking for some more kills. It's a 3-point game now. We were saying how 6 points isn't exactly not comfortable, but this is ridiculous.
I mean, this is the side that you can really make things happen on, too. Replays back here. FaZe Red scores again, and Curse Orange not having an answer for FaZe Red on this side, as Replays is still back there. He's going to be able to put one on the board as well. Nobody sees him yet. Shots being fired, replays, picks up Attach. He's going to slide in and
1
get this.
point game.
And now it's only a 1-point game as FaZe Red has been able to string together a couple of kills. Classic behind enemy lines as well. Looks like he should be able to put the go-ahead tying in score here. And he's going to get taken out. That's going to be, I believe, Miyagi that was able to pick up that kill. 3 minutes left on the clock. Replays, getting some shots down. Not able to pick up the 2 pieces. Attach puts that to rest.
Now this is where Mud Dog is going to come key for this Curse Orange team. He needs to use that experience, use that age, keep everyone on this team composed. That's going to be the major role here, and we're going to see if he can try and do it as Attach picks up a couple of kills, but does go down. One more player for Curse Orange right at the back behind enemy lines. It's Saint. He's pretty low on ammo, but he does get a kill on replays. Couldn't get it home though. Big defensive stop comes in once again. Mud Dog looking to try and be aggressive. Does clean up Classic. Top fire wide open for him here. But a 1-point game for us with 2.5 minutes left. This blitz just got wide open now. Anyone's game.
Yeah, it's a very close game between these two squads here. Curse Orange with a 1-point lead. Mud Dog trying to knock one home, but not able to as he gets taken out. Saint falls as well. Miyagi starting to move up here. He's able to pick up a kill, takes out replays. Theory as well. And that's going to be J-Cap from top Owens that takes him out.
2 minutes left of this blitz fight. You've got Curse with 10 caps and FaZe with 9. Classic trying to make some plays for this FaZe team. Looks like he could open up the bottom side. He failed the first time, gets it the second time, but just gets shut down from behind. Meanwhile, J-Cap's pushing around the outside. He was in white. J-Cap started the second side perfectly. Went on a huge rampage. He's currently 22 and 21. But Miyagi and Attach, the duo, once again, both with 24 kills apiece.
They're doing crazy right now.
But they need more caps right now because this is getting dangerously close. You do not want to go into that last minute with just a 1-point lead when you went into the half with 6 points.
He's got this, uncontested. Attach runs right in through the front door, and that's going to give him a little bit more breathing room as Curse Orange has got a 2-cap lead here. On board with Attach from the Curse Orange squad. He's going to get taken out. Miyagi's down as well, leaving only 2 Curse Orange players up. Classic try to chase one down here. Now they're going to know where he's at with the call out here. Picking up one, he's going to run. Oh! Saint with a good stop there. 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the board, but now it's 11-10 as FaZe Red was able to score one in right there.
The last 60 seconds of this blitz fight, it's 11-10 in favor of Curse Orange. FaZe trying to pick up the aggression. J-Cap on your screen gets a little bit of help there from his teammates, but look at this push from Curse Orange. They know if they overextend, they could get lucky here. Miyagi is going to slide that one in. That extends the lead back to 2, but there's also still a teammate there. It's Saint. He's back lumber. He recognizes FaZe have to push up. They have to overextend, but as well as that, they need to check their base, and Curse Orange have played it so well. He can slide that in.
He's got this, and his team scored already, so Curse Orange, this is going to be, if Saint can grab that one, that's it. It's still close. 20 seconds left. That's game.
That's game.
That's game right there.
That's
With
game.
that score, that's it. Curse Orange is going to win it outright 3-0 against FaZe Red. What a crazy close game here on Blitz Freight.
And you see already the guys, they know they've won mathematically. Kroster, the usual 4th for Curse Orange, runs in, and he's going to celebrate with the boys in the booth.
Took him a second to get. I love that Mud Dog plays it through. Once I knew mathematically it over, the controller's done. I'm ready. But congratulations to Curse Orange. That was a huge matchup for that squad, and they just 3-0 FaZe Red going home, and they're out of the competition. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back. I'm sure Justine will be interviewing somebody on the floor.